Hello everyone, my name is Christy Lynn. This past weekend I celebrated my birthday, and one of the things I wanted to do was to go looking for books. I had a friend come down and visit, and she took me to some little free libraries and to the used bookstore. I hope you enjoy getting to see my book hunt and all of the books that I got in the end. Little books on the side. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I might have to check this one out. Sounds like a cute book, but I'll save it for a kid who comes here. Chocolate. I like chocolate. Cute hamster. Looks like lots of kids' books, but nothing for me. They got little dog treats here. Let's start on this side. This one's a really big one. Two sides. I feel like that would be a scary book, so I'm not going to read that one. Let's see what's in the back here. I don't think there's any up there. Oh wait, I have this book. I got a hardcover of that one. I haven't read it yet though. There's one with a horse on it.
Into like a big sky.
Nothing in the back that interests me. We'll check the other side.
Start reading.
doesn't have too much of a description, so I'll leave that for a kid to find. I think that might be younger than what I'm looking for. Well, it was a nice big library, but nothing that I'm interested in. This one has a little bench. I've been to this one before, and it's decorated for Halloween, and now it's got pretty flowers for the spring. They got stickers. I might check those out when I'm done. Got some cookbooks here. Cooking. Magazines here. Let's see. Oh, Buttons the Runaway Puppy. That sounds sad. 2 copies of Frankenstein. I was gonna get this for my brother, but it's an illustrated version and not like the original, so I'm gonna leave that. Oh, I put some of those in a different little library. I didn't see that one though. I don't think there's anything for me. I might look through some of these stickers. That's cute. I'm kind of interested in the book one, but I think I might just leave that for someone else. This one is huge. That's, wow. I guess I'll start down here because I think they're all young adult books and children's books. Not really interested in those. So I'll go ahead and move up here. I might have to see what this one's about. All right, this one kind of sounds interesting, so I think I'm gonna take this one. Let's see what else is in here. Let's see if I can put some of these back in here. I'm interested in those. Let's see what's up here. Leave these down here for now. Oh, fairy pop-up book. Thank you. I don't like scary things. I mostly wanted to see what this one was. I don't think it's quite for me, so let's see. I just happened to look down here like, that's funny. Alright, so I think I'm going to take this one and I'm going to go get a book to put in here. Since this is a big little library, I'm going to put this big book in. I guess I'll just lay it up here. There we go. There we go. Ooh, it smells like books in here. Like an old bookshop. This is a big book. I guess I'll see what it's about. Not quite for me, especially since it's so big. This one looked kind of interesting, actually. Alright, this sounds like something I would enjoy, so I'm going to take this one. Not quite for me. Ooh. I think I'm gonna pass on this one, actually. Not sure if I would enjoy that much, so. Alright. Let me go get a book to replace this one. Alright, I'm gonna put this fantasy book in its place. I know, isn't it a fun game? It is. Let's just say I had a very successful book haul this time. Now, some of these were from Little Free Libraries, some were from the used bookstore, and some were birthday presents. So now I'm just gonna go through quickly and show you what I got. So I'm going to start with the books I got at the Little Free Libraries. We ended up going to 5 of them, and I'm usually not very successful with it, but I was this time. So this first book that I found was called The Boardwalk Bookshop. It just sounded like a really cute story. These 3 friends open up a bookshop on a boardwalk, and it's part bookstore, part gift shop, and part bakery, which actually sounds like something that my family and I wanted to do. I would own the bookstore, my mom would run the gift shop part, and my aunt could bake cookies because she's really good with making cookies. And it just sounded like a really cute story, so I grabbed this one at a Little Free Library. This next book I found is called Lark Rising. It's about a girl who lives in a village, and the village is going to be overrun by troll-like creatures, and so she has to go out and find guardians to help her, and they're looking for amulets. So it sounds like a fun little adventure magic story. These next few books I found at the used bookstore, and this first one is Apprentice to the Villain. I've seen this one, and I think it's been on my TBR for a while. It's this girl who works for a villain, and some type of threat comes from their nemesis, and she has to learn how to protect the villain's lair and learn new skills to help protect it. So that sounds kind of fun. This next book that I found is called Alchemy of Secrets. So when I was at the bookstore just picking this up to see what it was about, another shopper in there said that she loved this book, and when she read it, she couldn't put it down. So I thought I would give it a try. It's about a woman who is told that she is going to die the next day unless she finds an ancient artifact. So she goes out and searches for this artifact and meets some type of stranger along the way, and there's all these secrets, and the girl at the store said it was like old Hollywood vibes. So I don't think I've ever read anything like this, but it sounded interesting, so I thought I would give it a try. This next book that I got is called Shadow of the Mark. I wasn't really sure about this one. It didn't have too much about the story on the back, except that there are people called Marked Ones who have different powers for the elements water, fire, earth, and air. And 2 of them are starting to fall in love, but it doesn't really say too much else about it. This book was only $1, so I figured if I don't read it, then I can always give it to a Little Free Library. So this last one from the bookstore is called The Enchanted Castle. It was under the classic children's section, but I've never heard of this one before. It's kind of like an old style children's book, and there are a few illustrations in here. So I thought that I would pick this one up and try it. I really like the cover, so I can display it on my bookshelf. So it's about 3 children who are exploring in the woods, and they come across an enchanted castle. and it says that there's a lot of adventure and magic and princesses, so I thought that I would give this one a try. These next two books were ones that I asked for my birthday. They're both new releases. This first one is called The Faraway Inn by Sarah Beth Durst, who also wrote The Spell Shop, which is currently my favorite book. So this one is about a girl who goes to live with her aunt at her B&B, and she ends up helping her aunt fix up the inn. And while doing that, she finds out that there's some strange things happening and strange guests as well, and a handsome groundskeeper. So I think there's a love story in there. And so this one just sounded really interesting, and it has cool sprayed edges on it. And this last one that I asked for my birthday is called The Library of Amorlin. I loved this cover as well. I love all the colors and the castle on it. This one is about a girl who is a con artist, and I guess she eventually gets caught because she is in prison now, and somebody offers her a deal to break into the library, and she finds all these magical creatures and different things happening in there, so it sounded really interesting. All right, so that is the last of the books that I got. I think this was actually one of the most successful book hunts that I've had. I hope you enjoy getting to see my book hunt and all of the books that I got in the end. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.